Elmer's World. How's it going, everybody? We're sober today, so we're very energetic. Just seen some white guy driving around the Walmart parking lot blasting nigga beats. I wanted to yell at him like, "You're white, okay? You're fucking white. It's okay." I mean, people want to talk like they want to talk like they're black. They want to act like they're black. There's nothing wrong with being black. It's just don't be black if you're not black. That's like what the fuck, man. But then again, I mean that's where we're at nowadays. We're yeah. It's not even just nowadays, it's every day. It was funny, he had curly hair, he was white, he had like emo jeans on. Anyways, we're not doing shit. We're just we haven't been uploading much on our channel because we've been obsessed with the fucking music. Been over on the I Did Not Die channel, just creating nothing but music. Got monetized. Fuck yeah. Finally got monetized. 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. I went from 40 subscribers in June to almost 1,300 subscribers in what? July, August, September, October. 4 months it took me, but I did it. So now I have a monetized YouTube channel. And then this channel is just going to be comedy stuff or live streams of me sitting in my car jacking off, basically, verbally. Anyways, welcome to Elmer's World. If you're new here, which you probably are, I like to do a lot of stupid shit with AI. I like to make David Attenborough narrate stories for me. If you're interested in doing it, you could use InVideo, InVideo AI, and it will create some kind of B stock footage for you and stuff like that. You can put in your own script, and you can use ChatGPT to create your own comedy script and do whatever the fuck you want. So that's basically what I do. I'm a creative person, and with the tools of AI, I've been able to be even more creative, and I've been able to get way more out just in the way of like expression. I gotta check these orders to see if there's anything good. And there's not. There's no good orders. There's never any good orders. They're all just fucking stupid. Especially on Monday. Mondays kind of suck. Mondays are really slow as fuck. But this game that I'm playing, which is Walmart Delivery Boy, it's kind of like fishing. So I'm in the parking lot and I'm fishing, and then it means I'm clocked in. Really pretty girl across from me. She's getting out of her car, things of that nature. She's got greasy ass hair though, really greasy hair. Ooh, nice booty though. I'm just doing the commentary on the Walmart parking lot today. How's it going? My name's Elmer. Welcome to Elmer's World. I'm a Walmart delivery boy by day and a complete musical stoner by night. I'm not stoned right now, so I actually have enough energy to be a nice human. Most of the time, I do not have the energy to be a nice human. And even if I did, I don't want to because you're not fucking paying me enough. Feed me, fuck me, or pay my bills. Those three. You don't feed me, fuck me, or pay my bills. What am I doing? Why am I giving you attention? Why am I interested? Why am I even showing interest? Oh, I'm not? So I shouldn't? Okay, good. I need a breathing exercise. That's why I do this. So long, or so far, we've gone 4 minutes. 4 minute long breathing exercise, because if I'm talking, I'm actually breathing way more than I would be if I wasn't talking. Sitting here all day, being delivery guy, waiting for fucking orders, you don't really get to talk to anybody. And if I do talk to somebody, it's for like 30 seconds, and then it's over. So yeah, I'm quite the gabby, chatty Cathy, especially when I'm sober. I've been trying to be a good boy lately. Leave my weed at home, but I don't want to, but I do. If I bring it with me at all, I'm gonna smoke it. If I bring my vape pen with me whatsoever, I'm gonna continuously hit it, and I just will not stop. I have to skip out on the live stream every now and then and check my orders, and yeah, there's an offer for 25 miles for $14. I'm not going 25 miles to take somebody their grocery order for $14. Makes no sense. But then again, that's poor people who are probably ordering with a fucking bridge card, and they probably are not going to be tipping whatsoever. I know everyone's working. It's not a really good time to go live stream, but I have nothing better to do with my life, and it's a breathing exercise. I might as well. How's it going there, viewer? What are you up to today? Scrolling? Just scrolling away? I know, I get it. Same shit, different day. That's all we do. Keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling some more and trying to get some, Oh boy. They're all out and about today. They're having fun every way and every day. And there's my girlfriend. Oof. Sorry. She's my coworker. She's another delivery driver. Sexy little bitch. Oof, oof. Carrie, if you watch my YouTube, don't watch this part. No, she's one of my favorite coworkers. She's really sweet and petite. And she's older. I'm only 37 and she's like 45. I think I'd like to try me some of that 45-year-old. I just want to smell it. I just want to smell it. Can you just ship me some of your panties so I can smell what we're working with here? No, no, no. I will not ship you my panties. Oh, okay. Sorry. Sorry, I'm still a perverted, disgusting 37, almost 38-year-old. I'll be 38 in November. Yay, I'm so excited. I'm just so happy. It's the best. Had to move my phone real quick so those people don't see me live streaming, because then they'll think I'm weird, and they already do. What's he doing over there talking to himself? Who's he talking to? He's talking to his phone like everybody else. That's what we do. We talk to our phones. What do you mean? Yeah, we big gulp it. We gulp big. It's a big gulp. So, did you watch Trump on Rogan? It's already the most viewed, not the most viewed, but it's already the most liked podcast on Rogan's channel. I went and I checked all his numbers, and his #1 podcast was the Bob Lazar one. Had like 63 million fucking views, and it had, I think, 700,000 likes. The Trump podcast already has 1.5 million likes, and it's got 33 or 34 million views in 2 days. It's going to get 100 million views. It's going to fucking blow everything out of the fucking water. Everything is just about setting numbers and records. It always has been, but now more than ever. Now it's about setting all these numbers and getting the most popular, and like the Trump and Rogan fucking podcast will be Rogan's #1 podcast. It'll be the most, I want to know how much money he made from it. I want to know how much money he made from that fucking just one podcast of like, how much ad revenue are you getting from that, Joe? How much ad revenue did you get for that one podcast with Trump? Dude, it's crazy. I'm not for or against anybody. I'm an observer. And I observe what the fuck just happened. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, Kamala's definitely not going on Joe Rogan. There's no way Kamala is going to go on Rogan whatsoever. She's just not. She's not going to. That's not what she does. It's like a fake person. Everyone's a fake person in a way because they're putting on an act, but she's one of the fakest fucking bitches ever. I've been watching the ads because obviously we're all watching the ads. Did you see the one Kamala Harris ad where they're using the now, like now music, now 23, now 24, now 38. They're using that gimmick in the marketing campaign for one of her ads, and I'm like, holy fuck. They're so out of touch with what the fuck is happening. You'd have a better chance of using Pepe, the frog meme, compared to trying to hit these young kids with now whatever, and now Kamala's... No, shut the fuck up. Okay, we won't get political because that's usually negative and bullshitty, so... Next. Oh. Well, what can we talk about that's actually interesting? Nothing. Nothing's interesting. It's really not. I don't know if you're interested still. I'm definitely not. I barely watch any movies. I listen to music, but I'm creating more music than I'm listening to. I'm trying to create comedy shit on my channel here and there. I'm trying to stay busy. It's the busyness. If you want to start your own business, it's just about you coming up with something that's going to keep you busy and make you money. That's all the busyness is. It's literally right there in the fucking word. So, how are you spending your busy time? Is your busyness working for somebody else's busyness? Are you working for somebody else's busyness, keeping their busyness fucking full money while you do all the work and get none of the money? Maybe you should start your own busyness. So I have a YouTube channel. It's called I Did Not Die. EYEDIDNOTDIE. That's my music channel. I've been obsessed with that. That's been my busyness. I've been keeping myself fucking busy making music with AI. I've been using the Grok on X to make the thumbnails, and it's great. So basically, what I've been doing, I deliver groceries in my fucking daytime, and while I'm not fucking getting offers, I'm creating music, and then I create the thumbnails, and then I upload to YouTube. And I've been doing that for the last 4 or 5 months consistently, and I just got to monetization. So, cool. I'll start making money from it. There's been a few songs that I've made that got a few thousand hits here and there, and a few hundred likes. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. And it's nothing major, but it's still just, if you're gonna do YouTube or if you're gonna do any social media, if you, the viewer right now, if you're somebody who is a creator or a content creator, just stay consistent. That's my best advice. Just stay consistent. Don't look at the numbers. Really, don't look at the numbers. You need to make something that's going to be good for a few people. Because if you can make something, your piece of content, that a few people really like, well, if those few people really like it, it will pump it out to the other people. If you make some piece of content and a few people don't even like it at all, it will not be pushed out and pumped out. I just did this today. I literally put up an instrumental. It's only been up for 2 hours. Most of the time within 2 hours, I can get like 20 to 30 views. This video, it's doing 150 views right now, and it's only been up 3 hours. Well, why did it get pumped out? Well, because the thumbnail was really good. The music matches everything. It's fucking instrumental, brutal, metalcore, guitar shredding, fucking crazy shit. A few people liked it, and then boom, it starts recommending it to all these other YouTube fucking people. So I can see the numbers with that and be like, oh, well, that one's doing better, but it doesn't mean anything in the way of like, well, I can replicate that. It's more about just, oh, well, I did a really good job. I put my time into it, and I really liked it, and I guarantee a few of my friends like it. But it's not about your friends. It's about just a few people. If you make a piece of content that just a few people would be like, dude, that's really good. I really like that. It will get recommended. It takes some time though, because YouTube has to fucking go through your content. YouTube has to analyze it, and before it can actually pump it out to people. That's what takes time with a lot of it. Where I've posted shit. I posted posted a song, and within a couple of weeks, it only had maybe 50 or 60 views, and then all of a sudden, I looked at it again and it had 2,500 views. I'm like, what the fuck happened? What's the difference? What is different? Well, YouTube had enough time to analyze the data and then really pump it the fuck out. So just because you're not seeing immediate instant gratification shit with your numbers or whatever, don't get discouraged. Consistency. I have posted music every single day from June 4th up until today, every single fucking day religiously. There are days that I posted 30 songs. There are days that I posted 2 songs. It doesn't matter. Just keep posting. Just keep posting. I went and I had 38 subscribers on my music channel. Now I have 1,278. I can show you the numbers. I can literally show you the numbers of like, here's June, and now here's now, and it's been consistency. But then again, AI, the artificial intelligence, has helped me become a better creator because the AI is like a tool. It's the same thing as a guitar. You don't give the guitar credit for writing the song. The guitar played the song and you played the guitar, but you don't give the guitar credit. It's a tool. Same thing with the AI music. You can give the artificial intelligence credit for making the music, but I'm the one who generated the prompt and came up with the lyrics and wrote the lyrics and had the emotional experience to write the lyrics in the first place. Then I use the tool, AI music creation, and I put it in there. It doesn't mean you get what you want first try. I've sometimes sat down and made 20 different versions of the same song because it just didn't sound right. And then on that 20th one, yeah, that sounded right. It's a tool. I've been using AI and I have went from 40 subscribers to 1600 on this channel. I've got 1600 subscribers on this channel and I've got almost 1300 on the other channel. And I just started doing this in June. It was the 4th of June, June 4th of this year. This is when I started Elmer's World, and this is when I started my other channel. I've been using AI every fucking day. Elmer's World is more for my comedy eventing and for me just live stream. Hey, how's it going? I'm moving around, giving you something to look at and listen to. I have a good voice for the most part. Then my I Did Not Die channel, pure music, pure messages through music and musical use. And I know people are so fucking pissed that the AI music is kind of like, people don't, they either love it or they hate it. When they find out that it's like, oh, this is AI? Well, yeah, but did it have the same, like, there's been songs that I've made that literally made me cry. The same, it evoked an emotional response from me because of the lyrics and the message and all of the complete package. So it's like I've listened to songs that were made by humans, and it brought the emotions out, and you get tearful, and it's really sentimental, and you feel it. Well, if I can feel that with artificial intelligence music, which is actually controlled by a human, and I get the same result, you know what I mean? So it's like it doesn't really. I guess it would be the same thing as if people were getting mad at the electric guitar. Well, how dare you plug that thing in? You're supposed to acoustic. It's supposed to be like this. Well, yeah, and then it's like, well, but I can make it sound like this. Doesn't that get your spine tingling a little bit more than just like, well, I was driving a truck and I killed my dog, then I shot my wife, then I did, like, put in a dip and I itched my nuts. Okay. I put in a dip and I itch my nuts. Bend over, bitch, I can put it in your butts. She's got 2 or 3 on her ass. Fucking bitch sits down to mow the grass. It's my main thing about me, and you might notice, is it's not linear. It's very sporadic. It's very bombastic. If you guys say something in the comments and actually give me something that you want me to discuss, I would do it. It'd be more like, oh yeah, we can steer this Elmer character and make him do this. But for the most part, when I got nothing to work with, here's what I'm going off of, what I've been doing. That's it. It's been music. Music, music, music. Music is life. Without music, you wouldn't even want to live. What's the center of your car? Music. What do you hear when you walk in the grocery store? Music. Not all the time. Where is everything? What is something that is everywhere? Music. Music. It's in everything. So I've always wanted to be a musician, and I always have been a musician, and I played drums. That was my major. I was major in percussion. Then I learned how to play guitar and bass and the piano and all that good shit. So I'm a multi-instrumentalist. Been writing music for years. Could never find people who were reliable enough to start a band. And then obviously I was in plenty of bands. I was in a band called 12 Gauge Handshake, and we were a stoner core, brutal, hardcore band. Brutal metal. Thick as fuck, lots of tempo changes. That was fun as fuck. We'd do weekend warrior shit. We'd go on little mini weekend tours. It was a good time in my 20s. I never imagined, though, that I'd be using artificial intelligence to make music and having the same feeling of like, oh, that feels like I finally got something out. I can use it to express myself. It's the same as the guitar, same as any other tool. It's the same as money. If you really actually get wise enough to what money is a tool. So these things that you have dealt with your whole life, if you looked at them differently, you'd have a different approach. Your approach might be a little different. Oh, money's not just a slave thing. Money's a tool. Well, how do I use this tool if I don't have it? I don't know. Find a way to get that tool And if you can't, you could be like me and find a way to hack around everything. With this AI shit, the Suno, SUNO.com, you can create music with it, but you only get a limited amount of songs. Just go to Outlook.com and make like 50 emails. That's what I did. I went to Outlook.com because if you go to Gmail or if you go to any other email places, they want verification, verification. You start a new Gmail, they want your fucking phone number. Go to Outlook.com. You can start all you gotta do is first name, last name, date of birth. Boom, you got an email. I went to Outlook.com. I fucking did my band name, I Did Not Die. And then I just do 1, 2, 3, 4. I did not die 6. I did not die 7. I made 50 different fucking Outlook accounts, and then I can use each account for 10 songs a day, which actually comes out to 5 songs a day. And this is just one way that I did this without money. No money required. No money required other than the power to power your phone and to get to the Walmart, the fucking McDonald's to use their free Wi-Fi. That's it. So I've used the AI. I've hacked my way around paying for it. You get a bunch of fucking emails. You do that. Same thing goes with the if you want to generate images and you want to generate really good thumbnails for your content, I suggest X and I suggest Grok. You got to pay for it though. It's $11 a month for the whatever, or $22 a month. I tried the 11, too many ads. I went with the $22 a month. It's good. I can create amazing thumbnails that look photorealistic, and I can edit it however the fuck I want. So basically, from having better thumbnails and just better content in general, it's taken off, and I've been doing good, and I finally got to monetization just like 2 days ago. It's been 2 days since I've been monetized on my music channel. And with this, with Elmer's World, the channel I'm on now, I posted some shit a few months ago that got me a strike or got me some kind of community guideline shit. So now I can't monetize this channel until like December. I gotta wait 90 days or some shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it to express myself, and I enjoy having a channel or an outlet to fucking get this out. Because most of the time it's just ramblings and bullshit thoughts in my head that, dude, thinking is a disease. Thinking can become a disease if you do it too much. It's the same thing as anything. You need to moderate. You gotta have balance. I've been so go on. Last night's the first fucking day I've taken really where I didn't create any content for the first time in like a month. I actually took my night to not sit there and obsess about what lyrics to write or how to create the thumbnail or how to title this or how to I've been so obsessed. I finally took a break and I was like, oh, I'm going to watch Joe Rogan. I'm going to watch the Trump podcast. I'm going to watch this. I'm going to watch. I have been so obsessed and so nose to the grindstone, horse blinders on. I've been really mean to people lately. My mom called me the other day, boo-hooing and venting to me about some stupid shit that's irrelevant to me. And I was mean. I was just like, I'm not your therapist. I interrupted her and I was like, hey. And then she interrupted me. She's like, I'm not calling you for your advice. I was just calling you to vent. Well, guess what, Mom? That's $300 an hour. That's what a therapist would get. I'm not a fucking therapist. I'm pretty qualified, but I'm not certified. There's no piece of paper with the fucking frame around it and trees around it, so I'm not actually a therapist, so please don't treat me like one. Oh, how mean. How mean of you. No, not how mean of me. How intelligent of me to not let anybody waste my fucking time. Literally, you have to be mean, you have to be cruel, and those are just opinions. Well, are you being mean and cruel, or are you just like prioritizing your fucking existence? Hey, Mom, I don't really have much time to listen to you vent to me about shit that I can't change and that you can't change either. I understand if you want to vent, you can, but ChatGPT is right there, and you can download it for free. And it probably has better advice than I do. If you vented to your ChatGPT like you're venting to me, it would have more critical feedback for you, or it'd have a way more patient ear to listen. I don't have any patience anymore, especially when you're not contributing to what I'm doing in that way. But that's, I think, what a solely focused person does. If you're solely focused on something, I don't have time for pussy. In the way of like, I'm not chasing girls around anymore. I don't have a girlfriend. I'm single. I could be chasing pussy all day and night. I'm not. I'm not. I have a really nice sex doll. Cost me $100. Weighs about 22 pounds. Ass pussy combo I got from China. Put it right in the China every time you want to. Put it right in the asshole anytime you want to. So yeah, it's been nice.
Now I might have a day. I'm gonna stop right there.
You better quit while you're ahead, girlfriend.
Oh, the fucking weirdos that you'll hear at Walmart. You'll hear so many fucking weirdos at Walmart every day. I guess that's why I keep coming back here. I just gotta hold my phone like this so they don't see me. I really don't want to videotape them. I mean, I do, but I don't. I kind of want to just be like, I just love seeing retarded people all day. If you sat at a Walmart for 12 hours, literally, just sit in a Walmart in your car for 12 hours, then you'll know what I feel like. I mean, I'm fishing, I'm waiting for orders, but Jesus Christ, man. The fucking scum of the earth. The fucking lowest bottom, they're just like lower than the film on the bottom of the barrel. Just the bottom feeders. Holy shit, man, it's crazy. It makes me uneasy. I get uneasy. Then we got this guy pulling up. Wow, it's a girl, but if you... Oh. Oh. There we go. Is it gonna work? Oh. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, okay. We're still on. I thought it fucking turned off because the Wi-Fi just turned off, so... Because of that truck. That truck pulled in my way, and then all of a sudden the Wi-Fi is no longer binging. So, yeah. You want to see something? We'll just show you the people at Walmart. I'll secretly videotape them. Oh, he's my favorite. One of my favorites. Doesn't even have to hold his hand on it anymore. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I'm creepy. I know. I don't mean to be, I just am. When you're born a creep, you can't really help it. I mean, look at me. I'm a creep. Who picks these glasses other than some fucking creeper? So yeah, anyways, yeah, I don't go live that often. I don't do a whole lot of live streaming anymore. I should, but I've been trying to conserve my data, you know. Plus, there's a certain somebody that I really don't want to engage with or interact with, and she might be watching my channel. She's probably sleeping, but for the most part, she might be watching. I was recently with this woman for like 4 years, and she was the craziest woman I've ever met in my life. Not crazy in a like dangerous, violent, aggressive way, but crazy in like a really calm, precise, calculated, manipulative, conniving, evil, satanic worshipping devil way. Pretty sure I met the devil. Yeah, I met the devil. I met the devil inside myself being with her, and I met the devil just being with her in general. It helped me though. It helped me learn. It was almost like going through my shadow work. It was like a shadow work phase. If you've ever heard of Carl Jung, then you will know what I'm talking about. It's like the dark night of the soul. I'm 37, so I'm definitely in the dark night of the soul, just trying to figure it out, and holy shit. Everything's going better though. A couple of years ago, I was looking at prison time for my child support because I let the child support go so long. I've never committed a crime other than child support. That's the only reason I've ever been to jail. It's the only reason I've ever had anything to do with the court system. So that was a couple of years ago. I basically checked out of society. When I was 23, I ate a lot of mushrooms and I discovered psychedelics, and then I didn't stop until I was like 30. And then basically from 23 to 33, I didn't work, I didn't do anything. I just lived off of people. I lived off the generosity of the universe. And I was taken care of. I met a girl, she moved me in, we had a kid, we bought a house. How did you do all that, Elmer? I didn't. I was just along for the fucking ride. But then again, once you're along for the ride and you're not trying to actually maintain your own life, well, when that person has enough of you and they kick you out and you don't have a car or a job or a house or any fucking not a pot to piss in, yeah, it wakes you up. And then after that happened, then it was like, well, Mr. Hall, you're looking at a felony charge for your child support because you let it go so long. So then I had 11 months to make $14,000 or else I was going to get a felony. So then I worked at Amazon. I worked down near Detroit, fucking worked in Sterling Heights. I was working on 8 Mile every single fucking day. The 8 Mile. I was there every fucking day for a year straight. Worked my ass off. And I paid like $13,000. I was just shy by like 1,000. So I got a felony status. So yeah, I'm a felon because of child support. Not a felon because of armed robbery or rape or any kind of violent offense. Yeah, I'm a felon because I didn't pay bills, even though my family helped take care of my children the whole time. I didn't personally, though. I didn't personally. I've been a personal piece of shit, so. It's hard to take care of children that you're not allowed to see. And it's hard to just. It's difficult. There's no excuse, though. There's no excuse. It's just difficult to make it work with somebody who doesn't want to make it work with you. It wasn't bad to have kids at a young age. It was bad. Having kids wasn't the mistake. It was who I mated with that was the mistake at that time. And then again, it's that age. Being 17 and having a kid, being 19 and having a kid. Don't do it, folks. Don't do it. I would be like Bob Barker and I'd just say, spay and neuter your children. Spay and neuter. Ooh, damn, that butt is good. That butt is so good. I guess that's the perks about sitting in the Walmart parking lot all day. I get to look at your wife's ass all day. Whose wife is that you're talking about? Your wife. I get to look at your wife's ass all day because you're probably at work while your wife is here at Walmart. And who's at Walmart while you're at work? I'm at work at Walmart watching your wife walk her fine fucking fat plump ass back and forth from the car corral to her car and back and forth. And it's like, thanks, honey. Sorry. I'm not really here to make friends. I'm just here to express myself. I guess that's the thing is I finally got to the point where I don't care if anyone likes me anymore. It just doesn't matter. It used to really matter. It used to really, really matter. I was like, dude, it matters. I need people to like me. For what? They don't like you at all. Why would you want them to like you if they don't even like themselves? Well, you know. Oh, there's the Wi-Fi. Yeah, if we put it up here, we get Wi-Fi. But then that looks like shit, because it shows the mirror way too much. Can we get the Wi-Fi from having it right there? Will we still Wi-Fi? Where's the Wi-Fi? Man, this bitch, I'm gonna fucking take a picture of this bitch. This bitch is the slowest, fattest retard I've ever seen in my life. You guys wanna see it? Watch it. Hold on a second, I'll get another one. It's like so retarded. And I'm not being mean because I don't know her. I'm being mean because I've dealt with that bitch multiple times. I've dealt with that bitch so many fucking times. She's the meanest fucking miserable cunt in the fucking world. Well, Elmer, those people need love. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, sorry. They should love themselves and not be such a miserable cunt. And guess what, bitch? You're working at Walmart and you're 50? Yeah, if I'm working at Walmart when I'm 50, shoot me in the fucking face. Sorry. I just can't imagine. I can't imagine doing that. Well, I'm going to work for $13 an hour. Hell, I'm going to take this job real serious, like, you know. This job so serious because it's $13 an hour. Hell. Well, yeah, and with the taxes, you're making maybe $9.25 an hour. Hell, well, you know what? $13 an hour, yeah, it's going to be good. Go to McDonald's and make 15 to be a retard. Dude, at McDonald's, it's so fucking stupid. Here's my I'll say it once. I just felt like, damn, there's a lot to say there. I'm getting sick of going to the fucking drive-through when there's nobody there. I go at the perfect time. I'll go at like 1:45. Nobody's in the drive-through. I'm the only fucker there. I order my thing. I get up to the window and they tell me, "Could you please pull around?" I want to take a gun that I don't have and I want to shoot them, but I can't. If there's no one in the fucking drive-through when you're ordering your shit, why are they making me pull around? Well, there might be someone coming. No, there's no one coming. I'm the only fucker here. Could you please just give me my one cheeseburger and my one drink? I didn't even order much. And they're like, could you pull around so we can basically, so now instead of like waiting here for a minute and there's no one coming behind you and I could just hand you your shit and make it easy. Now I'm going to tell you, hey, pull around here. So I have to take this order and actually send it around the thing, and then I got to walk through the door, and then I got to hand it to you. Why in the fuck would you do that when there's nobody behind me? So guess what I do now? Every fucking time I order my McDonald's, I use the app because you save money, and I make them bring it to me no matter what because they're going to fucking make me do that anyways. So it's like, hey, it's the dumbest shit ever. Did you hear about the Texas McDonald's? I think it's in Texas. It has no more people. There's no more people working at it. I could have told you that. Fuck, man. I did this shit during COVID. I did DoorDash during COVID, and that's when they were implementing all those fucking self-kiosk, self-checkout McDonald's things. Once I saw that, I'm like, oh, they're just trying to get rid of the workers. And now that there's a fucking Austin, Texas McDonald's, I think it's Austin. I could be wrong, but there's a fucking McDonald's that was just in the news that's completely humanless. Some guy comes in there and loads all the potatoes and the burgers and all the stuff, and then he leaves for the day. I hope you're getting ready for a fucking real jobless economy. I hope you're ready for no jobs whatsoever. Are you ready for that? I hope you are. You better have some fucking service. You better bring some fucking value. Because if you don't, you're going to be obsolete. That's why I'm jumping on the bandwagon of AI. Once I saw that it could make music and once I saw the images it could create, dude, I jumped right on it full fucking force. I'm like, I'm not wasting my time. I didn't jump on the things when they started before. I should have jumped on the fucking Bitcoin wagon. It was making mistakes like that before, where when I discovered Bitcoin and knew what that was, it was $400 a Bitcoin. I wanted to, at the time, I wanted to sell my drum set and buy a Bitcoin. But then my girlfriend told me, that's stupid, that's crazy. So I listened to her. If I would have bought just one Bitcoin, I'd have had money. All I wanted to do is buy one and just sit on it. But then that's the thing of, I don't want to rant about, oh, I wish I would have. I want to give you some tangent about, well, here's why I'm not hesitating this time. That's the main reason I'm not hesitating. A new technology comes up and it's very useful and serves a purpose. Jump on it. Everyone can talk shit about AI all they want. It's going to take everything over and it's going to be implemented and integrated into everything. Every facet of life will have AI or artificial intelligence in it or involved in it in some way, shape, manner, or form. If you don't understand that, that's fine. Don't have your thumb on the pulse. Put your thumb on the trigger. That's pretty much what you're doing. Elmer, why are you so mean? Well, because I'm not mean, I'm just average. If you think I'm mean, well, I am mean, just like mathematically. I'm average as fuck. I'm 5'9", my dick's like 5.5 inches long. I'm pretty fucking average. My balls are bigger than my dick. Yeah, average white guy syndrome. Oh, okay. Dude, your balls are bigger than your dick. What's up with that? Yeah, especially when it's cold outside. I could basically just wrap my nuts up, you know, where you take your dick and you put it down and you wrap your nutsack over your dick. And then you hold it, and then you let go of the nutsack, and then it kind of like unravels, and then the dick kind of springs up and... If you haven't done it to your girlfriend, I highly recommend it. Next time you're naked, or your nuts are out in front of your girlfriend, take your dick, shrivel it up as much as you can, and then tuck it down, pull your nuts over your dick, and then just let it go. And then just let it kind of like unravel itself. It's like a It's a beautiful thing. If you're too embarrassed to do that, well, then your dick's probably not. I don't know. I have no idea. God damn, there's some creepy fucking people around here, man. Oh boy, it's 4:20 something. 4:23. That means there's going to be more people here soon. Oh man, look at Skeletor. Looking like a meth head. Look how Skeletor this fucking bitch is. Like, meth head. Meth head. Ain't even got a fucking mouth. Her mouth is like gone. Yeah, I'm in a city called Owasso. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, the reason I wasn't live streaming before, whoop, is because I had a warrant for my arrest. That's why I wasn't live streaming. I had a warrant for my arrest for the last few months for child support. I got that taken care of. It's all good. Went and paid him money, pay him $600, and then pay another $200. You're all good. Didn't have to go to jail. But that's why I haven't been live streaming, because half the time when you're live streaming, they can detect where you're at. That's how I had my car repossessed. I had a 2017 Malibu. I got behind on the payments, and they saw me live streaming on my Facebook in Owasso. So then they tracked it to Owasso, and then they just stuck around Owasso, and they waited to find me, and they found me, and waited until I got out of my fucking car and went to my friend's house to smoke a joint. They're taking your car, bro! Fucking, oh shit. I had to run out, and I'm fucking, hey man, can I at least get this out of it? Give us the keys, and you get whatever the fuck you want out of it. I'm like, okay. It was a hostile situation getting your car repossessed. And to be honest, I didn't make one payment. I drove it for like 5 months. I didn't make one payment. What I did is I traded in a 2003 Chevy Cavalier with 320,000 miles on it. And when I drove it to the dealership, the reverse didn't even work. Literally, it's the week of me going to the dealership and asking them for a car and asking them to figure out the financials. They gave me trouble because I was doing DoorDash, but then they're like, we can make it work, but you got to take this Malibu and you'd have to do this. And, you know, it's all just scam bullshit. So then I traded in my Chevy fucking Cavalier with no reverse. And they traded it in, gave me $3,000 down towards my thing. And then I took the Chevy Malibu, the 2017, made no payments whatsoever on it, and I drove it for like probably 4 or 5 months. I think it was 4 or 5 months I drove that car, brand new 2017 fucking Malibu. It was a piece of shit. It was. I put the seat down one time, and it was automatic bullshit, not manual like this, and it got stuck. It got stuck like that about a week before I got it repossessed. So then I was driving around doing DoorDash with my seat all the fucking way down. And then when they did take it, he's like, what's wrong with this seat? I'm like, I don't know, man. It's your car. Not mine. So that's on my credit. Whatever. It's just money. It was something I had to do to keep my fucking livelihood going. That Cavalier was on its last leg, especially with the reverse not working. I was having to do DoorDash offers that I could only... I know the area that I DoorDash in really good. So when my reverse wasn't working, I would only be able to take the offers that I knew I didn't have to pull into the driveway. I knew these certain houses where I'm like, oh, I can just pull up on the street and I can walk it up. I pulled into the Taco Bell parking lot the one day and I made the mistake. I parked and I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't have a reverse. So I ended up having to drive right over the curb into the road. I'm like, I'm not getting stuck here just because I have no fucking reverse. And I'm not getting out and putting it in neutral and pushing it back. Just fuck that. I'm driving right over this curb. Fuck it. You do what you got to do. That's pretty much it. That's all you got to do is whatever it takes. Even if it means getting a $10,000 fucking credit bullshit on your credit because, hey, I needed a vehicle. It was great. But then, unfortunately, after the car got repossessed, I then came into this car, this 2009 Chevy Malibu. It's a piece of shit. It was my stepbrother's. He wasn't using it at the time. He was kind of being a mental patient, so he was off in the mental institution. And my dad's like, well, he's not going to be using that fucking car, so you might as well come get it. and I've had it ever since. Actually, I did give it back because my parents, my mom and my stepdad, had a Toyota that they had bought my other brother. He fucking used it for a little while, ended up trying to sell it, and then I was like, well, if I could buy that from you guys, then I could just fucking give this car back to my other brother. And then my mom's like, just have it. You don't have to pay us for it. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, thank you. That's great. It's good to have a good family. Not everybody does, so I'm very grateful, very fortunate, very blessed. Had the Toyota. That fucking motor blew up. The fucking motor blew up. I was too in my head, consumed with drugs and pussy and that stupid schizo bitch that was in Detroit, and too obsessed with just bullshit. Didn't check the oil, didn't check things, it blew up. Now I'm off the drugs, off the pussy, off the weed and the women and the bullshit. I still like my weed at night, but if I can just be sober during the day, I do a lot better. I'm not so fucking skittish. Cars, drugs. Now I'm on the YouTube kick. I YouTube every fucking day. I don't really go live because I've had the warrant, so I'll be going live more often now. I should start going live on this channel and post any comedy ideas. I posted a story earlier on this channel about what if Jenny wouldn't have died, like Gump and Jenny. Here's a story if Jenny wouldn't have died, a Gump story. And it's just basically a story about a comedy story about her spending all of his money. She would have done the typical woman thing of like, well, I think we need this, and I think we need that, and oh, my husband is rich as fuck, he can afford anything? Okay, well, we should do this, we should do that. We should have sushi every night. It's a funny story. And how did I create it? Well, I ranted in the chat GPT. I said, hey, I want you to write me a story about Forrest Gump and Jenny as if Jenny didn't die and she just wants to spend all of his fucking money and Gump just has to deal with it. Write that story and boop, and then it writes it. And I look at it and I'm like, okay, make it more absurd, add this, add that, add some swearing, or don't, or take this away. Literally, it's just all vocalizing my edits. I'm not even having to type a bunch. I just hit the click. Hey, do this. Actually, write it like that. No, take away that part. Do this, do that. So I'm getting to just direct the AI in any way, shape, or form that I want. And unlike a human, it doesn't have any feelings. It doesn't have any like, oh, I don't feel like doing that. It'll do, if I wanted it to do it, it'll type and create whatever the fuck I want it to type and create for the most part. There are some restrictions when you get into political public figures. There are some restrictions when you want it to get sexual or graphically violent. But you'd still be amazed at what you can create. It created one the other day of an alien because I made this like dark wave industrial metal song mixed with female vocals and blah blah blah. It made a chick with an alien head, and then her tits were almost showing. It basically showed everything but her nipples. And I was like, oh, okay, the AI can make this. Oh, okay, well, the AI can basically make whatever the fuck you want it to make. It just has restrictions. You get into certain ones that don't have any restrictions, it's like, ooh, okay, we can do that. I need to walk in here and go get a Mountain Dew so I can keep talking to you. I guess I could smoke this cigarette, though. I'll smoke the cigarette, yeah. Do I smoke the cigarette, or does the cigarette smoke me? Yeah, I think the cigarette smokes me. Yeah, so that was quite a rant. I could rant and rave forever, especially if I have the energy. And I have the energy usually if I'm sober. Most of the time I'm fucking high as fuck, and I'm so like, I don't want to feel, I don't want to think, I don't want to talk, I don't want to do. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching this on the replay. Thank you guys for subscribing and liking and sharing and all the other good shit. Just thanks for being you. I'm grateful to have an audience, even if it's very small. It's nice to have a breathing exercise because my name is Elmer Hall. I like making words rhyme because I'm kind of a wordsmith. And more hillbillies coming around with their hillbilly kids. Always, every day. Well, It's going to get more extreme. It's going to get more absurd. I'm going to do more characters, and I'm going to work on more content, and I had a lot of shit to worry about. I had child support to worry about. I had a 4-year prison sentence I was looking at, worrying about. I've had other fucking bills and bullshit and debt to take care of. I've had family members and friends dying I've had to take care of. I'm finally, hey, guess what? I'm putting on my horse blinders, and you can all fuck off, and you gotta let me work. You gotta let me do my thing. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen from here on out. That's all it's gonna be. If I have something I want to say like this, I'll go live. If I have something comedy-wise I want to create, I'll post it here. If I want any music thing to post, I'll post on my YouTube, my other channel. My I Did Not Die. I spelled as though you're spelling an I. Other than that, though, we're pretty good. My grandmother is dying. I went and saw her the other day, probably for the last time. I might go see her again one last time, but I'm not sure. Yeah, she's my closest grandmother. I've had one grandmother pass away before, but I wasn't exactly close with her. But this one I've been close with, and it's kind of crazy. You know, I guess that's the thing about having kids at a young age. Like my grandma's 81, I'm 37. I've always had young grandparents. Like my grandparents were the same age as certain parents. I went to school with a girl, her parents were like 60 something. And I'm like, that's how old my Nana and Papa are. So yeah, my grandmother's passing away. She's on her way to taking off the tight shoe. I've heard death is like taking off a tight shoe. That relief and that release. No more nervous system. No more pain. No more nervous system, no more pain. No more joy either. No more bliss. No more hugs, no more kiss. But again, you'll come back again and again, over and over, like you're on a looped track. Because it's all infinite, and it kind of feels insane. But it's all just temporary joy and temporary pain. Yeah. Curly fuck. That's my favorite. I want you to see the curly fucks. Yeah. The curly fucks. They walked right by my car because they want to be on my channel. Fuck off. You're not on my channel. You're not in my fucking stream. Not unless I want you to be. Go drive daddy's car somewhere else, faggot. Oh, you're not even driving. Oh, the woman's driving. Oh, okay. Major faggot. Like, major faggot. If you're the woman and you're driving, you're with a faggot. Faggot doesn't mean gay. Faggot just means faggot. Oh boy. I used to be like that, I guess. I'm gay though, so it's okay. What do you say? You're gay? Yeah, I'm gay as fuck, man. I'm just, my brother says I'm trisexual. I'll try anything sexual. Hey, as long as it's consensual and as long as it feels good, I don't give a fuck what anyone does. And you guys shouldn't care what I do. If I want to fuck a man in the ass or if I want to fuck a girl in the ass, what difference does it make? It doesn't. It shouldn't. I'm pretty open about everything. Almost too open half the time. But that's it. I want to be a voice of truth. I want my voice to resonate with truth, even if it's disgusting, even if it's crude or rude or seems like I have a bad attitude. I still like the truth. It's the same thing as like the sun. When people are being narcissistic, lying cunts, they're basically trying to tell you that the sun is not hot. That's really whenever I get into it with some narcissistic narcissistic cunt, can be a man or a woman. They're basically trying to tell me that the sun is cold and the grass is blue. And I'm over here like, that's not the truth, though. The truth is the grass is green, the sun is hot. These are obvious fucking statements. When people make obvious statements, I also like to say, oh yeah, the sun is hot, isn't it? Thanks for more obvious fucking bullshit. It blows my mind how dumb people are. But then again, it blows my mind at how dumb I am. I've been so stupid. So fucking stupid. My main stupidity has been like delusional thinking. And I'm at least aware enough to admit that, yeah, it was delusional. I've done enough self-reflection to be like, that was delusional. I was being fucking delusional. Where you think it's going to be good and it turns out being bad, and every sign was telling you it was going to be bad, but yet you ignored all the signs. Here's an example. I'll tell you this one story, and then I gotta go. That'll be an hour. Giving you an hour myself. Yeah. The woman I just got away from recently, the very first time that I went to go meet her, I was pumping gas in my car, and I was gonna go travel the hour and a half down to see her. When I was pumping gas in my car, I had it on automatic, and I tripped over the thing and pulled the nozzle out while it was on automatic, and I got gas all over my fucking self. All over myself. And this was going to be my first visit to go see her. After talking to her for 2 years, I talked to her for 2 years online and on the phone before we actually met in person. And the first day that I went to go see her, the first time it ever happened to me, I spilled gas all over my fucking self. Guess what I did? How delusional I was. I went over to my buddy's house and changed my clothes really quick. I knew I had extra clothes over there, so I went and changed my clothes over there, and then I continued on my journey. That was like a major sign that was like, hey man, you've never had this happen. You've never knocked the gas nozzle out of your car ever. In all your 20 fucking years of pumping gas, you've never done that. Then all of a sudden, the one day that you're going to meet this woman who you just met 2 years ago, now you're gonna get gas all over you. So if God wasn't trying to, like, send me a sign, I don't know what the fuck. And I ignored it. I ignored the sign. I went and took my gas-ridden clothes, and I fucking changed my clothes, didn't even shower, and I ended up still going down there. When I met her the first time, it was great, but that wasn't even the first time I met her. The first time I went down there to meet her, she had the door locked, and I knocked on the door, and I tried to call her, but I didn't have any service, and then she just ignored me and wouldn't let me in. And I brought a book with me as a present. I got her this book, so I left the book and I left. And that was the start of my new life. Obsessed with a woman I met on Tinder. Just obsessed with a woman in general. Just being obsessed with a woman. It's not good to be obsessed with women. It's not good to be obsessed with anybody. Be obsessed with what you're doing, be obsessed with your productivity, but don't be obsessed with people. It's dangerous. It gets you more, it's more dangerous, more fucking, oh God. Well, it's been good. Glad you guys tuned in. I've given you an hour almost, so thanks for tuning in. If you're that stalker, creepy bitch and you're watching me, and love you.